Today is Sunday, July 11th, 2021. I am home from church. Sunday is church day, and once again I got to serve as an usher, and it was a beautiful day. Being in God's house, hearing God's word, singing God's praise, and serving in His house. Yeah, it's just a good day. I am very tired, and so is Serena. We've had just a full day, a full and fun day with my friend from high school. We went all over Charleston, and to my great surprise and delight, I had the energy to do it. And that is in and of itself incredible and miraculous. We did a lot of walking, and somehow yesterday I gained weight. I was fully expecting that would not be the case, but I gained weight. Wow. I'm thinking about Proverbs 17:22a. A joyful heart is good medicine. A joyful heart is good medicine. That part of the verse speaks about something that is not fully understood by science right now. And that is that the condition of your heart, whether it is filled with laughter or it is broken, has an immediate impact on your health. It's for that reason that I try to spend time with people and at places that make me laugh. Yesterday with my friend, we laughed and laughed and laughed. He just has just a funny personality. And there's so much for us to talk about and laugh about. And we do. And we did. And that was good medicine. Probably the explanation for why all of the activity didn't eat up my calories and instead gave me weight. I do recommend that if you are facing a chronic illness, or if you're facing depression or anything like that, find the people in your life that make you laugh and make it a habit to talk to them. Make it an appointment to talk to them on a scheduled basis, on a regular time frame, because it is good medicine. And if you are experiencing any kind of thoughts about being alone, distancing yourself, turning away from community, don't do that. I want you to recognize that is the devil at work in your mind to try to keep you from that which will help you recover and rebound. It is so true that laughter is good medicine. Today at church with the other ushers, I find myself laughing a lot. And the moment I walk into the church, from the moment I walk in and even afterwards when I walk out, for the longest time, there's a smile on my face. And that's because my heart is filled with joy when I'm around those kinds of people and around the church and the church community. So my friends and neighbors that make me laugh, and then the actual church and the people at church, it's just good medicine. So I had a great time with my friend. He flew here for one day. He was here just under 24 hours, and we made the most of our time together, and I'm grateful for that visit. We went to a restaurant that I love called The Griffin that makes the best chicken wings, just the best chicken wings, delicious. One of the unique aspects of this restaurant is that people take dollar bills and they staple them to the walls and to the ceiling all over the place. And people do it for various reasons. I would guess to sign their name the way you would by carving your name in a tree and saying so-and-so was here. It's a way of commemorating your trip. A lot of tourists come in, so that is a good way to commemorate that trip, and put your dollar bill on the ceiling and put your name on it. Come back someday in the future and look for that. Well, my friend from Florida who knew me when I was diagnosed with stage 4 Hodgkin's disease as a young man, who came to visit me to say goodbye to me because my mother said to him, this is your last chance to see him before he dies. He's witnessed the miracle of God in my life. Other people have too. And he came up with the idea of putting a dollar bill to commemorate our day together, and then to look forward to coming back together to celebrate being cancer-free. So we agreed we're going to do that. Those kinds of steps are steps of faith. These are small examples, but legitimate examples of faith being exercised. Just like when I put on my yellow sweater, my faith sweater, that had the tags, and I took the tags off. And I embraced that I'm going to live, and therefore I didn't need to leave the tags on and leave the garment unworn so that it could be returned once I died. No. I took a step of faith. I took off the tags, I put on the garment, and I wore it proudly, expectantly for God's miracle. Similarly, that dollar yesterday is a step of faith that we will come back someday, and we will celebrate together that I am cancer-free, and that is a future appointment that has been set. So I'm grateful. Walking on water, if you are a water walker, as I've decided to be, requires taking regular steps. Every day you must take one new step. It is not enough to take one step of faith and stop and say, well, I've done what is required of me. No. To live a life of faith is to embrace that every day you're going to step out in faith. That's what it means to be a water walker. And to consciously do the things and say the things that affirm that you are walking in the promises of God, and that you have hope in God and trust in God. And so I challenge you to take a step of faith, however small it might be. I also encourage you to call your friend, the one that makes you laugh to the point you're crying, or to the point that you feel as if you're going to pee your pants. That is the person that you need to call. And get on the phone and laugh. Laugh. You deserve it. Laugh. That's what I've been doing. And that's what I will continue to do by the grace of God. So I thank God today for laughter. I thank God today for encouragement. A dear woman at our church came up to me to encourage me. And she didn't realize that that's what she was doing. From her perspective, I imagine she was just saying thank you. She was thanking me for the impact I've had on her life because of the videos and because of my prayer for her husband. And I've prayed for her husband's well-being, and he had a health situation and he is well. And while she was expressing her gratitude to me, she didn't realize this, that she was encouraging me. So I thanked her for encouraging me. I also got an email today from someone that was thanking me for the class that I taught. It was beautiful, just beautiful. And I will treasure those words forever. I'm so glad that God allowed me to be a blessing to this person and to the others. It has been an honor, and I look forward to teaching again. And today I was talking about the next semester where I will be teaching again. And I always say to the people when they ask me about the class, today someone asked me about it specifically, when they ask me, so will you teach it again? Oh yes, I plan to teach in the fall because I plan to live. And I smile. Those statements are steps of faith, statements of faith, professions of faith in the right way. Of course, let me just say, not my will, but thy will be done, O Lord my God. And it is if the Lord wills, I will live and teach again. But as far as I'm concerned, to the best of my ability, to what God has entrusted me, with the measure of faith that He's given me, I say with confidence, I will teach again. I will teach again by the grace of God. Be a water walker today.